We're at the Bridal Chateau today to unveil some details about veils. Nothing completes the look of a bride better than adding a veil to her ensemble. Now there are many different types and lengths, so we're going to go over some options so that you know what might look best for your look. Now we have some general lengths, and it's easy because they use the body as reference. So you have your flyaway shoulder length, elbow, hip, fingertip, and your extended lengths like ballet and cathedral. First, we're going to talk about the birdcage veil. Now we have this adorable Swiss dot veil. We've paired it up with a garden short tea-length wedding dress. So you have a plainer dress, and it's all in the details. It's bringing the whole ensemble together. Now the great thing about the birdcage veil is that it actually can give you a couple of different looks. The dotted veil looks great for more of an informal or a garden wedding, but if you did more of a plain net or even the Russian tulle with the large holes, those work great for like Gatsby type weddings. So you can go anywhere from informal to formal with this particular style veil. Next, we have some of our shorter lengths, the shoulder, the flyaway, and the elbow length. Now these are usually a little bit more informal to the styling of them. And the great thing is you're not overwhelmed in veiling. Now you can do something short where it just kind of flies away at your shoulder line, or you can do something just a little bit longer so that it holds in shape. And again, sometimes trying on a veil is almost like the icing on the cake. When you put that on, you just feel like a bride. But if you don't want to be overwhelmed with your veil, these are great options for you. Next, we have the fingertip veil. Now, to me, this is almost like your quintessential traditional veil. It's great for almost any look because it has a traditional formal look to it. It's long enough, it comes about to the tip of your fingers, but it's not too long. So it works great with almost every type of dress. Now, you do have a couple of different cuts for some of your veils. One of our favorite is the angel cut. So you'll see that most veils are kind of cut circular. This particular one is cut at a rectangle. So what that offers is you've got this little flap that can kind of come over your shoulder line. So if you want a little bit of coverage, maybe you're getting married in a church, it's nice to have this to pull forward, but you can also push it back. And when it's back, it actually waterfalls down the back of your dress, leaving a really beautiful line of beading. Now, we have a lot of brides come in and they fall in love with the dress and they ask me, can I have that train lengthened? It's usually going to be pretty expensive. The first thing I'll do is I'll pull out a cathedral veil because you can easily extend the length of your dress just by buying your veil. And you're going to be bustling it up for the reception anyways, so why pay all that money to custom do your length when it's just going to be coming off? And girls, you can always bustle your veil so you can wear that throughout the entire night. This particular one we've shown has beading on the edge. So again, if you fall in love with a dress but the train is just too plain for your liking, you can always add a beaded cathedral, and it's almost like adding the beading to the dress. It'll just sit right on top, but for a lot less money. Now, if you're going for a more traditional look, there is always the mantilla. Now, the difference between regular lace veils and a mantilla is that it has no gathers. The lace comes all the way to the comb, so it just sits right on top of your head, and it's a very formal look. And you thought all the details stopped with just finding the dress. Why don't you call the Bridal Chateau? Let their expert consultants help pair up your dress and your accessories to perfect your look.